Welcome to XFO Intelligence Podcast, where we explore the cutting-edge insights that shape our understanding of complex systems and emerging technologies. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a fascinating December 2025 report that challenges everything we think we know about how complexity emerges in our universe. The report is titled, "The Garden Universe: Why Complexity Grows, Not Builds." And it presents a revolutionary perspective on how the most sophisticated systems in nature, and increasingly in technology, actually come to be. Let me start with a thought experiment that the report opens with. Imagine you're looking at two photographs side by side. The first shows the intricate branching pattern of tree limbs against a winter sky. The second reveals the delicate vascular network of a human hand from a century-old anatomical illustration. Your first instinct might be to admire the exquisite biological design. But here's where the report flips our understanding completely. These images don't show blueprints that were executed. They reveal growth patterns captured in a single moment of continuous becoming. And this distinction between design and growth represents two fundamentally different paradigms for creating complexity, and the implications are staggering. For centuries, humans have operated under what the report calls the Great Design Illusion. We assume that to create something sophisticated, we must control every detail. We build organizations with org charts, cities with master plans, algorithms with explicit rules. But nature tells a completely different story. When scientists examine those tree branches I mentioned, they discover something remarkable. The branches follow precise mathematical principles that optimize the trade-off between energy cost and efficiency of resource transport. But here's the key. The tree isn't designed with branches in specific locations. Instead, it grows according to simple local rules: grow toward light, minimize energy expenditure, maximize resource capture. The same principle governs the vascular network in our hands. It doesn't follow an architectural blueprint. Individual cells make local decisions based on immediate conditions, and the global pattern emerges without any central coordination whatsoever. This leads us to what I think is the most profound insight in the report. When systems cross a certain complexity threshold, top-down design becomes physically impossible. The information processing requirements exceed what any central controller can handle. Only bottom-up growth processes can create functional complexity at scale. And here's where it gets really interesting for our listeners who work in AI and technology. The report argues that the most sophisticated AI systems we're seeing today don't work because we designed them to be intelligent. They work because we created conditions where intelligence could emerge through massive computational resources, rich environmental interaction through training data, and simple optimization principles applied over countless iterations. The resulting capabilities, reasoning, creativity, apparent understanding, were not designed, they emerged. This explains why even AI researchers often can't explain how their models achieve certain tasks. The intelligence lives in the emergent patterns, not in the designed architecture. This paradigm shift has practical applications across every domain you can imagine. In medicine, instead of replacing broken parts, regenerative approaches focus on restoring natural processes. In urban planning, the most successful cities develop organically within wise constraints, rather than following rigid master plans. In organization design, companies that create conditions for innovation to emerge naturally consistently outperform those relying on top-down control. But perhaps the most important implication is how this reframes human agency itself. We're not powerless in the face of emergent complexity. Our power just lies in a different domain. Like gardeners, we can't control how each plant grows, but we can choose the soil, provide water, ensure sunlight, and remove weeds. The report concludes with what I think is a beautiful metaphor. In a universe that grows rather than builds, our highest calling isn't to control, but to cultivate, to become gardeners of complexity, tending to the conditions that allow life, intelligence, and beauty to emerge. The branches reach for the sun not because they were told to, but because that's what branches do when given light, water, and time. And perhaps, the report suggests, that's true for us too. This has just been a glimpse into this groundbreaking analysis from XFO Intelligence. If this kind of cutting-edge analysis resonates with you, please hit that like button. Share this episode with others who appreciate deep thinking about complex systems, and don't forget to subscribe to XFO Intelligence Podcast for more insights that challenge conventional wisdom and reveal the hidden patterns shaping our world. Until next time, keep growing, not just building.